Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time it's all come down to. We've had 3.5 days of dodgeball so far, and this is the final part of day 4. It's the women's final, first of all, Austria versus England, a final that we've seen year upon year. England actually not winning a women's European Championship until 2015.
2014 was their last win.
Yep.
So in this competition, England haven't seen success for a while. They've come close on so many occasions against Austria in the final. But back in 2018, at the last World Cup, England beat Austria in New York. So in that time, England have a young team and have always just been so close to taking that gold medal at the European Championships, and they'll be keen to win today.
This is the first final that Austria and England will both appear in. Austria will feature again in the mixed against NI. England will face NI in the men's.
Austria going into a tight huddle. They will be looking to back up their previous wins in this category. Have looked strong all weekend. Haven't really had too much of a challenging match yet, whereas England have had a couple of challenging fixtures that they've had to dig a little deeper. The first couple of sets are really going to set the tone with this. Austria will be looking to come out fast and make some aggressive hits, while England will want to maybe settle into the game a little bit more and maybe play a slightly slower pace to begin with. Both teams have strong catchers, and both teams have seen success with that this weekend. England are now lined up for the traditional handshake or high fives from both teams before the match starts, and Austria are ready as well.
A missing player that Austria might miss in this final. Anna Palani, we saw her injure her knee yesterday in one of the games, I believe the semi-final. The opposite knee that she was injured on for the past 3 years. Previously her ACL and tendons around that knee had been injured. She says she felt the fittest ever coming out here. Unfortunately, sometimes all it takes is that small twinge, that small step in the wrong direction.
Yeah, we see lots of our women's players get ACL injuries. We see it in other sports as well. It's really unfortunate. We want the best players to be on court. So Austria will be disappointed, but they've got a real strong squad and great depth. So whoever will be replacing, I'm sure will come on court with confidence. And both teams line up for the start of this women's final.
The game will get underway. There's that starting camera.
And England take the free balls from the start with a single ball early release there from Bree Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy there starting up with that good single ball, just taking out Meltzer on that right side. Very silent in the hall between those plays. Each player very, very focused in this final.
And Town just dodging out the way of that single ball release. Bit of tension in the air as this game starts.
And a good catch from Josiah. Kremser caught out there by the single ball.
And Gower hit on the retreat there.
England 1 player up. Town and Josiah occupy the wings for England. And a good double hit there. That's perfect from the England women. A strong start so far. 2 players up in this starting set. But a catch, not this time around for Josiah. She's hit by that 2-ball attack.
England walk up with 3 balls. And the side arm from Imi Sharp.
And a good catch. Very good catch. Reactions from Imi Sharp on that left side there. Just bringing Hems back onto court.
And a 1-for-1 hit there from Hems. Austria just with 1 player left in.
50 seconds left on the clock. The single ball just taking out Gower there. And both singles from Darcy and Sharp. Both debutantes for the England Lions.
And a good throw there from the Austrian player. Darcy trying to dive out the way, but just followed.
And Rassinger, one of those experienced Austrian players we've seen time and time again. And a good block. Imi Sharp's got to get back.
And a great hit there from Imi Sharp. She has been practicing that in training as we've been talking over this tournament. Putting that ball down, releasing with full power, picking it up in a strong position, dodging out the way, and then attacking aggressively with that single ball as the Austrian player tracks back. And England just all know that ball has just gone over the side to Austria, so Austria get the middle ball.
A good start to the game for England.
And a single ball release from Hems in the middle there, just falling short of the target.
Very close to that invalid mark, but a good throw nonetheless. Austria now have 4. That single ball from Town. But that's a double hit.
Austria will be happy with that, but one of the players has been called out.
Yep.
And a bounce called by the referee and a block on Imi Sharp's ball. Oh, but the Austrian player was hit, but stayed alert and got the catch.
Yeah, that's good awareness from Rassinger there. That ball pops up from the hit and she's able to catch that.
And a strong group throw there from Austria. Not taking any chances after Josiah secured the ball in that first set.
A good block there. But hit out from the Darcy running counter.
England have 2 balls as well, so good management. Low release from Austria.
Yeah, that powerful throw. Probably one of the most powerful throws in the women's division. Lisa Leifrig on that left side.
Ooh.
And Hems with that side swinging throw. Trying to catch Austrians unaware.
Lauren Hems with the single ball release again. Low and powerful, but Austria just stepping to the side. Ball sails over the head of Darcy. 45 seconds remaining in this set. Austria in control with a 3-player advantage and a 1-for-1 trade there.
A good 1-for-1 from Austria there. They're definitely going to look at taking that. That was a 5-on-2, now down to a 4-on-1. Hems against it all. We've seen her take catches in these games before, and certainly those catches have changed around sets.
Single ball release from standing from Austria. Going wide of Lauren Hems. Lauren will be looking for the catch.
And 10 seconds left in the set. Ticking down on that time.
And a 1-for-1.
Yeah, Hems looks for that catch and she's close to it. The end of the set does just finish there. Apparently the stream earlier on court 2 did finish early, but Wales do beat France 15-13 for that 7th place men's.
And the score after 2 sets is England 2, Austria 2.
We've seen how close these finals are time and time again, going to that extra set, going to the timeout. Oh, and the catch bobbled up. Kremser looks for it, and that's normally how she gets into the game, that first catch that she'll take.
Good throwing by England there, not just throwing directly at the Austrian player, but forcing them to reach.
Yeah.
Another 2 hits from Austria.
But England get a hit for themselves, so this game 4 apiece. Town on the running counter, but they jump over it. They have 4 balls, but they decide on the running counter. They'll back their running counter. Single ball, Imi Sharp dodges low and blocks in that center area.
Single ball releases from both teams.
Yeah, Lisa will always back her arm in that position.
And cross court there from Imi again.
The England Lions crowd starting to get things warmed up. They want that momentum. They want that crowd.
Sarah Town just clips as she leaps over the ball. And Austria just dodging out the way of those 2 balls there.
So
good.
1 down, 1 minute 15 to go in the set. Imi gets the hit. Emi gets the catch, she's hit out, and Josiah, as she looks down for that ball by her feet, she's hit out in the same play. So Katy Weber heads to the outbox after that catch. Incredibly hard ball to track. Oh, and that's a good out. They take out Abigail on that right side. Despite Austria losing that first set, now 2 all apiece, and they're up in this set 3-1, John.
Lauren Hems ducking under the ball, running into the middle court to hit the middle player, but again, ball's just sailing over the top at this moment in time.
Yeah, Meltzer dodges low. She's going to try and predict that one. It's that pre-dodge that a lot of players back. The ball goes up. Lisa with a fake.
Lauren Hems looking for the catch as she was tracking back there. Austria very aware.
And that is an absolute great shot.
And a hit and a catch made by Austria. I mean, unfortunately, Lauren Hems is out in that situation. Nothing she could really do in that situation. Austria take a 4-2 lead in the first half with just over 5 minutes remaining of the first half.
Austria now at 4-2. Silence in the hall just while Sam blows the whistle. Now the cheers can get underway. Three balls now for England after winning that middle ball yet again. Sarah Town looks to take out Lisa, but the middle ball comes in from Koenig. The women's captain this time around, a familiar name that we've heard time and time again for Austria women. Plenty of gold medals hanging above her bed.
Single ball release from Austria there. Again, fairly easy for Sharp to leap over. And a hit there from Imi Sharp. Looked very close to hitting her, but she managed to dodge out of the way there. Great play by the young England player.
And Sarah Town with a catch. The one she backs time and time again. Sarah Town, a great England Lions women's player.
And a hit there called by the referees. England taking control of this fourth set.
Every set lasting close to its 3-minute timer. Every set just as close as the last.
Austria give away 4 balls there.
I believe a play ball might have been called on.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. If the referee calls that, you do need to release or you will be called out. And England utilised that 4th ball by making the hit. Pressure from Gower on the wing again.
And this time taking out Town. Can't take a catch from that. That's a good 2-ball attack. One high, one low.
Good block from Gower there. England with that 2-ball release, 1 ball going high, 1 going low. They know Austria like to either dodge really high or dodge really low, so they're just looking to do something different. And a hit there on the player on the inside again.
Yeah.
Austria utilising that tactic. The players on the inside of the balls there have got to be a bit more alert. 1 ball release. And a high ball from Austria. Josiah, little wobble in the corner of the court there, but stayed on court confidently. And a catch. No, a hit on Josiah. Austria now just 1 player down with 10 seconds remaining in this set. And a good dodge. England will look to just stay alive.
And a hit out and the whistle goes. From a set that England were 6-2 up, 6-3 up in, John. Austria make that comeback. They both take a point each.
A substitution there from England. Darcy being subbed off for... It looks like Alice Bossinori is coming on into that wing position. Austria just 1 set up, and the unfortunate reaction of Alice there, and 2 hit and another hit out as well.
Alice, that's so unfortunate because she comes on and the worst possible thing can happen when you're caught out in that first play. It plays on your mind. Single ball from Kremser. Nothing super aggressive. Easy dodge for Charlotte Josiah that time around. And that's a 1-for-1. Sarah Town takes out Lisa Leifried. And a good block.
England collecting the 2nd ball as Austria walk up the court. And a block away there. England looking for a counter. Just a single ball release there.
Yeah, Meltzer just getting low on that every time.
30 seconds remaining in this set.
And a single ball. Hems with a nice block. 20 seconds left on the clock.
And a 1-for-1 there.
Yeah, great honesty from both players there.
And Austria release 3 balls against Imi Sharp. Good power. Hems just with a few seconds left, and Austria take a 7-3 lead.
That is the half. And a bit of rule explanation. What is the reason for the team to have to release all balls? When the play ball is called, when you've had that 5 seconds and you've not done anything with it, there's no intent on making a play, the ref will call that and you'll play majority of the balls. If you have 4 and you have 3 players, you will be told to release 3 balls.
You can always keep, in this format of dodgeball, always keep hold of 1 ball for a tactical reason. So if play ball is called, it's only the majority, as Greg said there. If you've got 4, you only have to release 3, meaning you can always keep hold of 1 ball. Tactically, teams can choose to throw all the balls if they want, but it's that possession place dodgeball that they want to keep. a strong half from Austria there. They'll be really happy. Some really tight sets there, just 1 or 2 decisions being the difference between the teams winning and losing that set. That key set where Austria drew in the final few seconds will be maybe something we'll talk about later on. Might have been the key set there to keep them well in the lead.
A good half from both teams. Like you said, those couple of small decisions, that micromanagement from both teams causing a lot of trouble. Maybe a little for England. They've been in some sets. That set that they were up, Austria, a great comeback for them to bring that set to a draw or a win.
Yeah, a great half of dodgeball from both teams. Both teams not doing much wrong. It's just 1 or 2 decisions that are the difference so far.
The second half is nearly ready to get underway. Plenty of support for both teams in 1, the hall, and 2, the chat on YouTube.
Teams are lined up and the referees look ready to start the second half. Austria will be looking to come out strong. And Karen Pickering has been brought onto the court.
Wins the middle ball in that play also. The single ball, and Koenig nearly grabs the catch. A last second slide out, and she's not quite secured it, so England in early seconds go up 1 player.
Another good single ball release there from Sharp.
Yeah, take out that big arm, and that's another one. Early seconds of the set, England already up 6-3. Oh, and a good dodge there from Imi Sharp.
And a good 1-for-1 there.
Definitely in England's favour anyway. Kremser was looking for that delayed ball catch as well.
And that third ball there from Bosniuri, just getting and tracking the player, making the hit. Great first minute from England in this second half. And Bosniuri makes the catch.
Yeah, good catch from Alice Bonsignori. Sets herself behind it, and it was a great catch. Not one that we saw earlier on when she came on, but a good mental reset for her. Taking that catch, you sort of setting yourself ready for the rest of the game. 7-5 now after that first set in the second half. And Koenig going for the early catch.
Great quick start there from England again, not letting Austria settle into the set.
Sarah Town with the high, aggressive single ball.
And a 1-for-1 in the middle there. England's getting 3 outs in that play. Austria finding themselves 2 players up.
And Meltzer so close to that catch. That catch there would have put them in great spirits for the rest of the sets. They would have been...
Frustration from the Austrians there. Was looking for a 2-ball attack, and just the winger on the left-hand side for Austria just holding.
a nice dodge for Katy Weber in the centre there, number 9.
Confident block from Town.
And what looks like a block, Kremser is caught on her leg. So now England have evened things up.
Ooh, and Sharp looks for the standing counter, but Austria dodge out the way and make a key hit.
Yeah, a crucial 2-ball attack there. A play 2 being called, so they'll have to release the 2. A running counter will be on, but decide against it. They'll take the aggressive 3-ball.
Hems blocks successfully.
And
Austria holding on to 2 balls.
She looks for that running counter, but Katy Weber is in the centre. She's pressuring that ball, and a small leap for her, and a nice easy dodge.
And Sarah Town just has the ball blocked out, or knocked out of her hands from the block. Austria now coming up with a 3-ball attack and just released just 1.
Yeah, Lauren Hems, that player that is left in for England. We've seen time and time again for England. The single ball from Rassinger.
Austria coming up with 3 again. And they get hit on the standing counter. And Hem makes an aggressive hit. Dodges out of the way of Weber's ball. And time is called. England get the draw with a key hit there from Hems. Similar to the set in the first half that Austria clawed back. England have done the same in this half.
Yeah, some really good dodgeball there from the England camp. A great comeback into that set. They'll take the draw. Still 2 points behind.
10 minutes remaining on the clock of this final.
This time, for the first time in the game,
Pickering just touches the line with her hands and he's called immediately out by the centre referees.
Austria do finally win that middle ball. Berm, number 12, now making her way onto the court.
England down to 4. And a good dodge from Alice in the middle there. Austria with the 3rd ball. Weber takes it and comes forward. And gets the single ball hit on Sarah Town there.
Yeah, Lisa Leachfried on that left side there, just pressuring down Bonsignori.
England trying to get the standing counter before the throw that Austria get away. 2-ball release and manages to dodge out of the way.
And a good block there. Block into the ground, so no hit called. A 4-ball attack now from Austria. We've seen how deadly that can be.
And Hems gets hit. Oh, Sharp gets hit on her back.
Yeah, she tries to go low to try and look for those single ball catches down low, but is instead hit on that. Bonsignori looks for that single ball. Standing.
And Weber just leaps over the top of that ball from Hems.
And a 1-for-1 trade. Austria this time around play a blinder to the end of the set, and the hit out there as well.
And a timeout called by England.
Yeah.
England finding themselves 10-6 down in this second half. Austria managed that game really well, taking some key 1-for-1 hits to end that set, using their player advantage in that set. Austrians are looking happy with themselves, playing very confidently after losing that first set of this half, but winning that key game just there.
Both teams coming out of the second half very aggressive. They both want those set points. England trailing by 2 sets, 4 set points to Austria's 10. .8:01 left on the clock when the play resumes. A long 8 minutes for both teams. Austria up 2 sets. England trying to fight back. A couple of substitutions yet again. Meg White now makes her way onto court. Middle ball picked up by Böhm again. And 3 balls from the Austrians. Good pressure from Alice Bonsignori on that left side.
And a good single hit by Pickering in the middle there. And a return from Austria. And 1-for-1s all over the place there. England getting hits on Austria, but Austria returning as well. 3 players left on court after that crazy few seconds.
Yeah, 40 seconds gone in this set, and we're already down to a 3v3. Single ball comes in, and a shot from Meltzer on that left side. Kremser told to hold, the voice of the team. 3-ball attack now. Good fakes, a double fake. And the catch from Rasinger. 3-set advantage now. A key set for Austria. The mentality coming out strong after that timeout call from England, John.
England trying to just change it up with some different players coming onto the court. But so far, none of the subs have been able to have that key impact they were hoping for.
And the single ball from Austria, from the power arm that dominates that left side, Lisa Leachfried.
And a good single ball hit there from Weber, getting 2 England players out.
The perfect start in this set for them. And a perfect double ball attack. Austria have been clinical all tournament with that attack.
Some great throwing from the Austrian women here. Just starting to dominate play, making the key hits. And Kremser getting the block away from Hem's counter as Austria come up with 3 again and release just the 1 on this occasion.
But a good catch from Kremser. She backs herself behind that single ball. Some great dodgeball from Austria. 6-2 up, 1 minute 30 left on the clock. And Lisa Litchfield probably looking for a catch she doesn't need to go for.
Lauren Hems with the single ball release there, getting a key hit. Austria just putting in some fakes, trying to run the clock down a little bit. They can throw still really powerfully from that standing position.
Some great fakes. The timing on those fakes. Hems not quite sure when it's coming. She drops her ball 2 fakes early.
And a good 2-ball hit there from England.
Now only 2 players down. England, a key set. They need to win this to mentally come back into the game.
Austria's throws in this set have just turned a little bit negative, either throwing really high or just spiking the ball into the floor to give England that, or give England no opportunity to catch.
Yeah.
A good tactic, some would say. and getting a hit out there on White.
A 4v1. Hems yet again left on court now. She's one of the players that's lasted the longest. She looks for that one, but it's hit. 14-6 now in the lead. 3 minutes 40 left on the clock. Is it too late, John? Is it too late for the England Lions women to come back, or are they going to look for those quick sets that they'll be after?
We know England can play extremely quick here. It's not impossible. A timeout has been called. Yep. It's not impossible for England not to come back in this position, but they've got an awful lot of work to do and do that work extremely quickly.
4 seconds will be added to the clock. 3 minutes 44 left on this second half clock.
Austria with the timeout on this occasion, just trying to slow things down a little bit more. We saw yesterday in the mixed that they used their timeout very effectively. England taking the opportunity to maybe switch things up tactically to try and give themselves a chance to get back into this match. But Austria's 14-6 lead in this final is a pretty tough position for England to come back from. Both teams are ready to start the next set.
And Boehm wins centre ball again. 3 come up to attack. And Sarah Town with a catch this time around. A big catch for them.
And the 2-step counter from the Austrian winger just sees Town hit on the leg. Yeah, strong block from Metzler. Good dodge from Morris in the middle of the court. And a good strong 2-ball hit there from England. 1 player up in this set. Single ball release. The Austria player deems to be hit on the wrist. Austria really slowing down the time here. And England get the block away and release a double running counter and get the hit.
Yeah, Kedlek just hit there. She's head going on that low block behind the ball, and I think maybe just slightly injured her knee on that dodge down.
More positive play from England there, and White gets the catch. 2 minutes 20 remaining on this match.
Boehm has to dodge.
England gets the multiple ball, and the referee says no hits and a block made. England would have been hoping for a hit there to reset the balls. Player waiting for the play ball. Sarah Town trying to get that catch.
To just try and end that set. All she's got to do is burn this timer under 1 minute 30, and then we'll have one final set.
England really needed to collect that second ball there. Austria now with the 5 balls. Experience.
And the ball gets sent high.
Showing here.
Very defensive throw, and that is it. We're under 1 minute 30. We'll only have one set after this. Imi Sharp looks to close out as she backs. And whether this set ends at its time or one player is eliminated, there'll only be one set after this. Austria.
And Imi Sharp takes the catch. The players quickly trying to reset. This has been a final set called by the referee. 90-second set, meaning England are unable to do anything other than just win 2 further points.
Another question on ruling there. You can catch the ball after it's been blocked. That ball is still live. The other day, not on this court, but apparently we saw a catch that had hit a ball 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, we didn't think it was possible, but it has been made possible. A full start.
Full start called for Austria. England will get the middle ball.
Time will be stopped on that. Yep.
England
1 minute 22.
And England get the middle ball. So the time will be reset to 1 minute 90 seconds. 1 minute 30 seconds, otherwise known as a 90-second set. England collect all 5. Austria choosing not to run.
And we see that dive down.
And 2 hits there for England. Austria trying to be a bit creative with their dodge, but England keeping their heads and making 2 hits.
Play ball is called. A leap of faith maybe that we might see. Only 1 ball played. 3 get released later, but no hits for the Austria women.
Austria.
And they released all 5. They'll want to end this set, and they get 1 hit. Melser gets hit out this left side.
Catch and then out called there by the referee.
Austria have played a great game of dodgeball. 30 minutes of dodgeball have come their way, and they've conquered it.
England still 1 player up as we go. 2 players up. Play ball has been called, and 3 players called out from Austria there. England looking to finish this match strongly. And a 1-for-1 hit there, but Austria are crowned European champions for the 2022 championships. Congratulations to the Austrian women. They deserve that victory. Smart play, strong throwing from the team. Just didn't give England a chance to get back into that game. England played so well over the period of the tournament. They will be extremely disappointed, and a familiar feeling, unfortunately, for this women's team. But they'll need no more motivation to come back even stronger next year. They've got some really good young players. We've seen some new faces brought into their squad, and I'm sure they will try and make up to that. Austria showing their dominance in this division once again, and congratulations to them.
Yeah, a great final from them. We'll try and get one of the Austrian players just to come in to have an interview. Austria, from the start, a very, very, very close game. A very, very close game. We'll have Katy Weber. Thank you very much, Katy. A great final. We saw Austria women take that final. How do you think you and the women played?
Well, I think we played exactly what we trained all year, or actually the last 3 years, because that's how much time passed since last Euros. And we are glad that we could really show what we trained and play our style, and yeah, really relieved.
Yeah, you were shutting down England very, very early. In some sets, some very good comebacks and some very good tactical play. Now we look forward to the men's. The men's will be playing, or the mix will be playing, Austria v NI. What do we have to bring from that game into the next one now? What sort of tactical play will we look forward to?
Well, I don't think you can bring the tactics into a mixed game because it's completely different, because yeah, men play, yeah, it's more important for the men to survive here. It's like 6 equal players, and it's not that women are worse, but it's just if the men don't play well, then you cannot win the game.
Yeah, completely understandable, but thank you very much, Katy. Congratulations on the
you.
gold. Well, thank you very much. Well, that will be the end of that women's final. Austria do take that one against England. Next up on court 1, we've got Austria mixed against Northern Ireland mixed on court 1. Now, if you want to head back to Dodgeball Netherlands, you can do, and you can subscribe while you're there. If not, stay right where you are, and you'll be forward on to that next game. But for now, goodbye.